Hello, it has been a while since my last video. I've been very busy with work, but I am back. In that period that I was gone, I did receive cards and I did put some away, but I also got a new batch of cards, as you can see right here. I'm so excited to put these away. I've just tried for ticketing for TXT for the pre-sale and that went horribly, hoping for general sales, but in the meantime I need a little pick-me-up, so I'm filming the storing photocard video right now in hopes that this will be my little pick-me-up, since it feels really great to fill in all the empty spaces in your binders. So let's get started. So we're going to start off with the SM Girl Group binder, which has my aespa and my Red Velvet collection. I did make a lot of changes to the aespa side of this binder. I do not recall if I had mentioned any of it in the recent videos or the so-called most recent video, since I do record content, I just never get around to updating it or uploading it, so I forgot what I said on camera. But with the DIY cards, I have almost completed the set. I think there's just a few cards I'm missing, I think for winter, but I had gone ahead and rearranged the photo cards so that it's kind of by the era, as you can kind of see. I did order this from someone on Instagram, but it's been stuck somewhere for the last 70 days. So at this point I'm kind of considering that it might be lost, which is such a pity because I can't imagine how much that round one with Van's card goes for. I did buy the Dreams Come True holo. I do have the holo. I just don't know where I put the holo card, so I'm gonna need to dig around for this because I don't think I want to really buy another one, since I do have the merch, and these two are from Goes. Okay. Same situation with the winter round one, and then the same situation with the Dreams Come True holo and the SMCU Express merch. There's nothing really new in the aespa land right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip over to my Red Velvet section. Okay, where is it? Okay, so my Red Velvet section, here I only house my Sulgi photo cards. If things are kind of odd size, I think I did put them on in here, but in hopes of somewhat downsizing, somewhat restricting how much I collect, I kept mainly Sulgi cards and group cards in this binder, and any other members I moved it to a collect book. So starting off, these are the Red Velvet cards I have. Some were my pulls, others I traded for. These two were from Trade from Instagram. These two were my pulls. I was really shocked because when I opened the album, I actually had two of these photo cards in the same album. I was like, oh my gosh. And the fact that it was a Sulgi card, I was like, I'm so blessed. Mumo, and some more pulls, and Mumo, and then some Bloom cards right here. Okay, so let's see this. See where it goes. I might not remember, most likely I won't remember where things go, since it has been a hot minute since I had actually touched any of the older merch, but I believe it goes right here. So finally filling in this empty space. Love it in the fact that all three of these right here are horizontals. It kind of amuses me. Then we have the Red Velvet Day 2, I believe this was, right? Sorry. Day 1, sorry. Day 1. Where did I put that? I don't think it was here. Is it? Oh, I guess it is here. Then I'm gonna put it here. Okay. And then these are for queens, and I just have a few from the unit. This was my other pull from the Feel My Rhythm. I was blessed and pulled Sulgi, so I'm gonna put these away. I love this. This is so pretty. Ugh. Especially love the Moo Pop. Let's see, how should I do it? I guess I'll just put them all here. And for Moo Pops, I usually just keep them within the plastic sleeve that I came with. Don't really want to bother with ripping that apart. Okay, so that was, I think, the end of my Sulgi stuff. These are all other members. Oh, actually have one group card to put away. So I'm gonna go back here. This is from the Bloom release, the Japan release. And I actually have to switch out the sleeve because I thought I was going to put that in the collect book, but it's going to go here. Okay, lovely. And I have a few odd size stuff that I want to put away. Okay, I'll put them here because I have this Joy, and I also have the Wendy and Irene equivalents. I like this set more than this back right here. I'm gonna show it this way. And these sleeves that I'm using, I found them at my local like a gaming store, and it's this brand right here. I wish it was not matte, but these were cheap, and they okay, they have the price right here. It's $4.49. These are cheap, and it's kind of like just the right height for these right here. So I'm actually gonna add a sleeve to the Joy one as well. Okay, it's gonna be matte on either direction, so nothing much I can do there. It's just the right size. It's just that the sleeve doesn't actually fit in the Ultra Pro 6 pocket, so I might actually have to remove it for now. I was really excited though when I had found the sleeves, because I was like, oh my gosh, there's something like perfect for the odd sleeve stuff, but I guess it'll have to be used if I decide to do any trade with bigger inclusions. Okay, I have a few more stuff to put away here. They're gonna be some odd size stuff. So I have these Bloom postcards from Mumo. These were for pre-ordering the Bloom album. Just a little postcard. And then I also have these posters. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit them in the binder, but I got Sulgi. Oof, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit him in here, but just showing you, I got Sulgi. Another Sulgi, Wendy, and oops, one more Wendy. I'm gonna have to figure out where to put these. I might put them with the A4 photos that Red Velvet usually has, or SM usually has. But for now, I'll put away one copy of the Bloom postcards. There's a little like sticker or marking there. Let's see. Just gonna put them anywhere as long as it fits, really. It's a little too big. Okay, I think I might just fit it right here, and I'm gonna have to remove it from the plastic. Okay. Oops. There we go. So that really is the end of this binder. Next up is this tiny little collect book. It is from the official merch, La Rouge. I got the Silgi equivalent. I originally had this printed photo out, but I had really no other place to put it, so I just put it back in. I think I might have showed this collect book previously, but I just don't recall. And let's see, we start off with Joy. So first, let's flip. Okay, so I have just enough space. This was an album pull. In regards to collect books, I hate how difficult it is to put the cards inside. I'm like always afraid of damaging the photo card itself, but it also looks really satisfying once you get it all in there, and also just really satisfying just to do the flip through. Oops, I'm sorry, Joy. Okay, there we go. And when I have the sleeves in, the cards do kind of stick out at the edge a little bit, but I don't think there's much that I can do with that, since I'm not sure if these collect books are PVC free. I actually really doubt they are. Okay. Oh wait, I had one more Joy card, which is the Bloom card. I might have to actually move this to the back right here. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So that goes there. Going back to Irene. Okay. So these two are the cards that I have. Left is my pull, right is from Mumo. Oof. Okay. Please don't judge the way I'm putting these in here, because these are such a struggle. Or maybe it's just I don't know the proper way to put cards in a collect book, but they don't really slide in that well. So that's why I have to usually help it a little. But oh, these are so pretty. Irene has some of the prettiest cards, honestly, and I've been blessed, I guess, to pull her cards. Just blessed in that I don't have to go looking for these to like purchase or trade for, but a little cursed in that I don't pull Silgi cards directly, and those I have to usually end up buying or trading for. Okay, so for Wendy, I have these two cards, no Feel My Rhythm cards, no Feel My Rhythm album cards, I mean, but I do have the Mumo card, Mumo Pop, and I have this Bloom card, which I'm going to flip. Actually, no, this was the right way. Okay, I think the Mumo Pops are just the cutest this time around. But sometimes it's like a flop. Sometimes like the selfies aren't that cute. I think for like Espa, their Mumo round 1 I think are really cute. Love the little pink hair strip for Karina, but then for the Mumo round 2 they weren't selfies, so it was kind of like, oh, maybe I should have saved up for some other pops. Okay, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, that makes me so uncomfortable. But there we have it. Then moving on to Yuri. As you can see, I already do have one of her cards, but I'm actually going to take this out and switch it. Okay, I'm going to put this card in first. Oh, okay, so I guess since I had another card in here, it just slid in a lot easier. But I do want this card here, the Mumu here, because I think that fits a little bit better. And then I'll put the Bloom one right there. And I'm sorry if I suddenly break out into a hum. Like I have a song stuck in my head at the moment, and I doubt that I'm gonna actually sing it out loud, but just in case I do. That's the reason why. Oh, why isn't it going in? Oh, I don't like collect books for this reason. For anyone else who uses collect books to store their cards, like how do you slide the cards in when you have sleeves on? Because it's so tight, and these are Dragon Shield Japanese size, so they should be the right size, but it's so difficult. Oh gosh. Okay, next one, Bloom card. I'm gonna flip it around. So I'm actually got it here. I think this might bother me later, but quick flip through here. Okay, so actually I might move. No, I'm gonna leave Bloom here, because if I do end up getting additional copies of the year Feel My Rhythm album, I think there's one more copy or one more photo card of Yuri, kind of with the similar background, and I think that'll look cute if I just put it here to complete the set. And otherwise, that's done with this collect book. So then I am gonna be moving on to the next binder. Okay, so next up I have what used to be my girl group binder overall, but I have recently changed it to Dreamcatcher only, since I had switched from the double-sided 9-pocket slide sleeves or whatever. They had a total of 18 pockets, 9 on the front, 9 on the back, and I switched over to just a single-sided 9-pocket Ultra Pro sleeve, which meant that my Dreamcatcher collection was taking 2 times as much space, but it was just a little easier for me to keep track of which cards were which versions of an album, because I was able to tell with the photo card backs. With the 18 pocket sleeves, it was just a lot harder. But for Dreamcatcher, we have this little set right here. It is mainly photo cards from their most recent release. I don't have all of my albums yet. I have a few limited albums at my K-Addy. I just haven't shipped them yet, because right now I want concert tickets for some of my favorite groups that are going to be touring in the US a little bit more than I want to pay for shipping, because you know, with the current environment, shipping is really pretty pricey, especially if you're shipping multiple albums. So I don't know when I'm gonna get those in, but when I do, can't wait to put them in my binder. I did what's it called, I did get a few albums though, like some of the standard albums, and I got 2 copies of limited just from my local K-pop stores, and I have those photo cards in here already. I had moved a lot of the bigger size inclusions or just random size inclusions to the front so that they don't damage the actual photo cards themselves. So just random stuff, not as pretty in that it's like not clear. The images themselves are still really pretty. I just haven't found around to decorating it or organizing it. Oops. So I'm just gonna skip. Yeah, I think it looks a lot more clean, a lot prettier with the cards like this. Okay, so first I am gonna be looking for I think this is the road, not the road to Utopia, Alone in the City. I'll be looking for my Alone in the City section. Okay, right here. So, beautiful. I just need dummy for this set. Okay, and then I have this Road to Utopia, I believe it was. It was the MMT Pobs. This Yuhyun. I was just missing the Yuhyun and the dummy, but priority to Yuhyun, so she's a little bit higher up on my bias list. And I was able to find a trade. I was kind of shocked because it's usually harder to find trades for older album stuff, especially with Dreamcatcher, but it happened to be that I had the Kayan card that the person was looking for. So thank you for reaching out and for trading with me. And I don't know if anyone really plays games like among K-pop collectors, but I heard that the Road to Utopia was based off an actual, was it a mobile game or a PC game? I think it was a PC game. So that's why the music video kind of also mirrors the storyline of that game as well. And my friend, who is more of a gamer than a K-pop collector, she was telling me about the game, and honestly it seems so interesting, but I can't play games for the life of me. I'm like the type who would go after like, oh, this is a cute card, oh, this is a cute character, I love it, and I would be the one who gets yelled at when I try attacking an enemy, because I just end up clicking the attack button rather than doing any strategizing. And so I actually got in trouble last time when when I was out with my friend in line to purchase Mother's Day gifts, and I had Genshin open and I was just randomly attacking. My friend got so stressed. I thought it was funny, but she won't let me live it down. And she keeps bringing it up each time I say, I want to play Genshin, I want to play Genshin. But it's more like, I want to play Genshin for the cute characters and for the storyline. I wish I could just read the story without having to play the game, because I can't game. Oh, and also an update. So I was looking for this Kayan card and the Yuhyun card with the little octopus, and I had purchased multiple copies of this album kind of over time in hopes of getting that card, but I end up always pulling the same limited cards or the same normal cards that I already have. And bless, finally I was able to find the Kayan card and the Yuhyun card in the same purchase. I think I opened this album in the car like right after I purchased it, and I was so excited. The drive home, I was really giddy because I was like, oh my gosh, finally. So yes, that I have it here. Then I have a lot of other Dreamcatcher cards coming in the mail. Someone who had tried for multiple fan signs or multiple video calls were selling them for really cheap. I think it was like $2 or $3 per photo card, you know, minus track shipping that I paid for. But I think it's worth it. I would rather pay a little bit cheaper and then pay a little bit more for shipping. especially just from one seller alone rather than multiple sellers, because that is a lot less in processing fees if you're paying via goods and services on PayPal, or just less in shipping overall since you're only paying one seller. Okay, so I don't know the versions of these quite yet. I think these are my limited pulls, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna have to consult the photocard backs. Okay. None of these just yet. These are so pretty. Okay, so I have this photocard right here. One thing about these photocards is that I am a little sad that the colors aren't as vivid. They're a little bit toned down, especially in comparison to the summer holidays, which were like bright, vivid colors. I loved it. This was a little bit more toned down. It matched the song and the album just theme overall, but not my preferred photocard aesthetic, color, scheme, whatever you call it. I think this is this. Is it? Is it this? I think so. Okay. So, iron card. Cute. So I'm going to pull this out. Yay. Okay. And then I think the Xi'an goes here. Right? Yep. Xi'an goes here. Okay. And then I have a page set up for the jewel case cards. I did film an unboxing, never got around to uploading, but I was able to get a complete set of cards, which I was really happy about. Okay, and I think these were extras. Oops! A Luna card. So I'm going to put these away. This is so satisfying. Like I don't have any really complete Dreamcatcher set. Rewind. I don't have any complete Dreamcatcher sets for the most part. I maybe only have like max 1 or 2. So it's really satisfying to be able to complete at least another page here. And I got tickets for the Dreamcatcher concert in LA. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna go with a friend, the same friend that I went with for the previous Dreamcatcher concert that they had in LA. I'm looking forward to seeing the girls again. I am so excited, and I'm just so excited. Oh, there we go. So pretty. I don't really like the pink sleeves here, but I'm keeping them just because I want it to be a little bit consistent, but it's just reminding me of a little bit of an overripe watermelon right now. But I guess there's nothing that I can do. But that's it. Oh, so satisfying. The rest of these are just other Dreamcatcher cards or merch. But that's it with this album. I love the look of the Dreamcatcher cards just in a single-sided 9-pocket sleeve rather than the 18 pockets. I'm really happy that I did make this change, but I'm just not as enthusiastic about the amount of space it takes, because this was, I think, a 3 or 4 inch binder. Oh, it's a 4 inch binder actually, and it's almost full. So So next comeback, I might have to get another 4-inch binder given how much Photocards Dreamcatcher usually has in an album. But that's it for this binder. I'll move on to my other girl group binder. This is my next girl group binder. I finally bought a new 3-ring binder. It's been a while since I bought a new one, since I've been kind of mainly reusing any old ones that I had previously or any binders that I had used for school, and transition them into a K-pop binder. But this is my girl group binder. All the girl group collections that I had moved out of that previous binder where that had the Dreamcatcher cards. Okay, and starting off we have Billlie. So originally I was not sure who my bias was, so I was a little bit more hesitant about who to collect, and I was mainly focused on kind of just keeping my pools, because I didn't want to trade away any cards if I wasn't sure about my bias, and then having to trade back for my bias if it happened to be a card that I had pulled myself but traded away. But I think I got my bias line straightened out now, somewhat. I got into a fan call, I think it's for Makestar, and I had a lot of fun speaking to the girls, and Soohyun honestly left such an impact. She was just so cute and enthusiastic throughout the call. So I think she's going to be my #1 bias, along with Sean. She's my #2 bias, or bias record, co-bias, whatever you call it. I can tell that Sean cares a lot about her fans. My first fan call with the girls, and the first thing that she said was like, "Oh, it's your first time, oh, you're new," and that kind of surprised me because it really showed that she probably recognizes all the fans, all the faces of the fans who had previously, contacted her or like talked to her through a video call. And just that kind of, what's that word? Not integrity, but that kind of word, fill in the word here, just really touched me. So I'm going to be focusing mainly on collecting Soohyun and Sean. My third bias is kind of tied in between Jiki and Haram. I think it was Haram, and I'm going to lean a little bit more towards her. But for now, in terms of album cards, I'm going to try to collect OT7. That's the goal. But we'll see how it goes. So as you can see, I only have that one Soohyun card that I had pulled a while back. And the lone Sua card that I pulled a while back. Back before I had decided I was going to collect Billlie OT7, I had pulled the Sua card just out of my binder, and then kept putting it back in, putting it out of the binder, putting it back in along with this Haram card, because I really wasn't sure. Do I want to keep it? Do I want to collect them? I have no idea. But I'm glad I ended up not trading it away, because otherwise this OT7 journey might be a little bit more difficult, and I have no idea how long I'm going to be able to commit to it. It might be a very short commitment, and I might decide next comeback, oh, not going to do it, can't do it, just because, finances, and I collect a lot of groups, so I might have to focus my resources elsewhere. But for now, OT7, there we go. And then this is for Snowy Night. Okay. So these are the Billlie cards I have. Some were purchases from eBay, some were my pulls from a go. Okay. Whoops. So my order for these is kind of in bias order. So I'm gonna put Soohyun away. The seller that I usually purchase from, or the seller that I purchased the Sean set from as a resale, they have already sold out of the Soohyun cards. So I was only able to purchase it one by one, which probably ended up being a little bit more expensive because, eBay. There we go. And I think this is my favorite card from the set. I don't know why. She just looks like extra pretty. She can pull off this like bluish green hair really well, and I think it looks especially good in the little ponytail that she has. So I'm gonna actually put this, I think, in the center. Right? No, not the center, because I want to mimic that next page. Okay, little Polaroid. Got this from a trade from Insta. I think I had originally planned something like that. And I was originally not going to collect the units, but since I do have the units, it's going to need a little bit more rearranging. Cute. Okay, so might actually move it like that. It's not the most satisfying, but I guess it'll have to do. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with this. Might have to move this later if I ever get the random photo card. I think it was like the 30,000 KOW random card, I think. Let's switch this out. So pretty. Apologize for it getting a little dark. It's kind of late in the day and the sun's kind of setting at the moment, but there we have the Suyeon set. And I did have the Sean set, but I am going to need to reorganize it because I did get 2 of her unit cards here. So cute. I think I'm going to put this one on that row and this one on that row. But that means, that means this card, I'll move this here just to make it even. I'm gonna leave this in here for that random card. Okay, guess it works out. Okay. Oh, I ended up having the red set on the bottom, so I'm actually probably going to move this down here just because that little Polaroid is also red. So I might as well keep the colors the same there. I had the cards originally organized how I want to sort them in my binder, but I had dropped the cards while taking them out of the little container that I have, so I forgot what order they were supposed to originally go in. And there we have it. Okay, and then, oops, I'm gonna have to flip back again. So the unit is actually gonna go right here. I love this hollow. I thought I wouldn't like hollow cards, but they look a lot cuter in person. I think this card I'm gonna put here. And then I think there was one more unit card. Was there? No. No unit card. Okay, so it's just gonna be a random blank spot at the end right here. But so cute. And then this random page. For now I have its Ziki set coming in, but I'll keep the cards that I have for now in here. And no, I guess in no particular order. I do have some other member cards that I kind of picked up because they were cute and they weren't too expensive. I would say shipping was more expensive than the cards themselves, so I was like, I'm gonna have to buy a few more cards to make the shipping worth it. There we go. So cute. And then this little Suwa card. I don't think I'm gonna go for an OT7 set for these because Merch stuff are usually a little bit more rare and limited than album photo cards. And I don't want to have to deal with the struggle of trying for OT7 and having a lot of empty spaces. I'm already struggling with my Dreamcatcher collection, so I think that's enough for me. I do want to get the 3 set of the Suhyun postcards though, and then album cards. Because I got into the fan call, I had a lot of the cards myself, so this era is pretty much almost complete. I'm just missing a few Polaroids, I believe, and I couldn't find the best way to store these, so they're in this ugly H shape. I did want to do like the 232 layout, but then if I were to kind of switch out the location of the empty space on each page, then I would have kind of like a pink outline around the first and last rows, and it didn't look that pretty. It added a very red tone, so I just went with this ugly shape here. The photo cards are done. It's gonna be mainly the Polaroids that I need. Okay, kind of cut off because my camera was overheating a bit, but this Suhyun card has little damage, the little dirt marks or whatever here. I think it's a manufacturing defect because there were a lot of damages in my own pulls, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get this card again in the future. Would like to replace it if possible. Let's see. That's blue. That means it's a card that I have on the way. And I did sort these kind of in by outfit, how I thought these were fit. Like I don't watch music videos too often. It's a little bit weird, but I usually have the music video playing in the background, you know, for streaming purposes, but I don't watch the content. This one's irritating me. I try not to look at the music video, at least like the first time I listen to music, so that I can see if I really like the music itself, or if it's like the music video that's catches my eye and that causes me to like the song itself. And usually when I'm listening to music, it's while I'm doing something else, while I'm multitasking, so I probably won't be able to tell if one outfit is one set in the music video. I just kind of based them on what the outfit looks like and like, this seems like the same vibe. That's kind of how I go about this. And this group card, I can already tell that Suhyun, she has that outfit here. So what did I do with the group card here? Okay, so I removed this a little bit. I wanted to here, move this card here. This card there. Okay, ooh, pretty. I'm gonna hide the Suhyun in the back with this little pink sleeves. Oh, so pretty. Okay, and then this little vintagey school outfit look. So cute. Is there one more set? Yes, there is one more set. Okay, so we got that little defected Suhyun card. She's going in here for now, but I would like to replace you one day with the little bit cleaner version. Okay. Oof, that's a little crooked. Fearless. Okay, so I think I'm just missing 3 cards. This group card. Okay, so missing 2, 3, just 3. Yep. So I have a lot of the Billlie cards. extras for trade on my Instagram. If anyone collects Billlie and wants to trade, I am willing to, you know, cross trade across versions or across the albums. Please just message me. I am a little bit slow in replying during the weekdays. Actually, probably very slow because work gets pretty busy and I'm not able to check my phone usually in the middle of the day, and I prefer to not read a message until I can get around to answering them. That's just a way for me to organize what I need to follow up on. But yeah, ID cards, photos are complete, and then some pobs. This is the Make Star set that I had purchased on a whim back during pre-orders, and I think I only had 4 pops myself. And then I ended up getting this Tsuki pink from Bai. I have Sion coming in. I need Sua. So this one, I put that sleeve in there because I had ran out of the black blue sleeves that I usually use. But this is the one pop that I need. And then I have Sean coming in from Neokyo. What was I gonna do here? I am experiencing a lot of battery issues, but with my camera overheating and then sun going down, it's gonna be a little bit dark. But I do want to get this finished as soon as possible. I'm going to be putting away some of the Mumu, no, not Mumu, I think these are the Market Shop pops. I had joined for an OT7 set. Oops, that is not a Billlie card. But there we have it. Really cute. I love this Sean card. I think it's just the cutest. I think usually overall Tsuki has the cutest cards because she has a little bit more variety in her hairstyle, her outfit, and her poses. But this time around, Sean has a lot of really cute cards as well. Props to anyone also who collected all the pops because, oh boy, they're expensive. And I would host goes if there was a guarantee that we would be able to get like full sets, instead of like having to buy cards and then not even knowing if you're gonna get a full set or not. I don't want to have to deal with that situation, which is why like I've been not offering to hold any goes for these, even though I do end up purchasing a few extra albums usually if I purchase them myself in order to make sure that I complete a set. As you can see, I have this set right here, and then this set. I think this Sean and the Tsuki card were just my absolute favorites, and as a result I kept my extras in here. I really love this page. I think I want like one Suyeon pop from this era that I like the best, and I might just put it smack dab in the middle, so then it's like my top 3 at the moment. But then if that third bias changes to Haram, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then these are just extra pops. These are from Tower Record, I believe. And then a few extra cards that I pulled that I really like. I love this little flower Sean look, so I just had to keep it for now, as well as this Suihan look. I'm not meaning it as any kind of insult, but she looks like a really cute frog, like the Sanrio frog. It's really cute, and she looks really good in this, so I got it. Okay, next up it's Itzy. A lot of slow progress on their cards, because it hasn't been a priority for me, but someone did reach out for a trade, cross trading though. And they had this Yuna card, and I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Okay, I think it's right here, so I'll put it right here. Cute. That looks really nice. And then I kept a few of my extra pulls, the cards that I'm keeping. And then Kepler, nothing changes for now. I have some stuff coming in from Neokyo. 9 Muses, again, nothing changed. I just changed out some of the sleeves. Okay. So while editing the videos together, I realized that this is probably going to be a very movie length video as is, and that I'm going to have to split this storing photocard away video into 2 parts. So I'm going to end this first part here, and I'll link the second video at the top once that one's uploaded. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye-bye.